Hey, what's going on, guys? So we're gonna sit down and talk about the WonderCon 2021 or Funko's virtual con or whatever it is that we have going on at this moment, whatever it is that they're calling it. But before we get into this, guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on those notifications, and become part of the Wayneko crew. My name is Wayne, and this is Wayneko.
Importing all preferences from home interface. Systems are now fully operational.
So I wanted to come on here and kind of give you the lowdown, just in case you were wondering, or if you wasn't fully familiar with how these work or what's going on or what they're doing. I'm going to kind of start off at the very beginning and work my way through it. So WonderCon is basically just going to be another virtual con, and if you go to their website, I have the blog pulled up right here. So they say that it's going to take place from the 21st to the 23rd, which means they're going to do some of those artist alleys and stuff like that, where they're going to have the artists and they're going to do some videos and things of that effect. I mean, so that's basically what they have going on there. And then the actual exclusives are going to drop on the 22nd. Now, in order to be enrolled in this con, you have to be a member of their fan club. So remember, if you're not a member of their fan club and you want to at least try and get into the lottery, which will get you into the con, but I know that I'm never getting into the lottery, so it's neither here nor there. But you have to be a member of their fan club, and then they'll shoot you an email. All of that. Look, go to their blog and you'll get that, you'll get the more in-depth version of that. But I'm going to give you my thoughts on this Virtual Con 9000 WonderCon 44, whatever it is that we're calling it, right? Whatever it is that we're going to go today. So this is basically last year's WonderCon recycled and made worse. And this is what I mean, so hear me out. So the two Pokemons that they have on here, they had two Pokemons last year. There was actually a few more pops last year. I kind of feel like Funko might be trolling us a little with this one. So last year they had two trolls on there. One was blue, one was pink hair, just like I have the blue hair picked up here. They actually had a few more pops on the last one, and they had one more soda last year than they have this year, but this one strangely mirrors last year's to a T. I'm almost convinced that these are the same two Pokemon characters that they had last year. They had Disney characters and they had a DC character, just like they have here. They had one Star Wars character, which would have been Boba Fett instead of the Stormtrooper. And they had much, much better sodas. So let's talk about them. So the first soda that they're going to have is going to be this 1,500 piece set, which is, he's but he's going to be super popular because of the 1,500 piece set. I mean, as you see him right now, he's going to be in a gold variant. It's kind of cool. Nothing to write home about, and nothing that I think would sell unless they put a 1,500 piece set on it. And that's what I mean by Funko might be trolling us a little now, right? I mean, they might have thrown out what we thought of cons last year, right? Cons had some epic drops. This year, they're like, we're going to put the pops in there that we know aren't going to sell that well, but people are going to buy them anyways. But whatever. Both the Pokemons look just like the ones last year, just in a different stance. Now, I don't know enough about Pokemon to really say that that's what they are, but they look a whole lot like last year's Pokemons, just in a different stance. They have some strange Disney character on there that I'm not 100% familiar with, and I'm going to pull her up from the Swords in Stone. I guess that this is a Disney character of some sorts. She looks I mean, she looks It's nothing that I'm going to run out and collect. Then we have I want to say that this is going to be a 2-pack, but maybe it is a 2-pack bundle. So we're going to have the Disney, the Emperor's Groove, the Emperor's New Groove. These are also, listen to me, these are also I mean, this is kind of disappointing. I mean, really, this is as disappointing as Emerald City Con was to me. I mean, because it's almost like Funko has forgot about us as collectors. It's almost like we're an afterthought to them now.
That's some serious shit. You lucky you my boy.
The Black Widow soda, it's 15,000 pieces. I don't consider 15,000 pieces to be that exclusive. I consider it to be about middle ground, right? That's where I consider 1,500 pieces. It's about middle ground somewhere. I don't expect this one to sell out. Maybe it'll sell out, but I wouldn't put my stock in this one if you're going to resell it. This is not one of them that I would throw like my money at if I was in the reselling category. The Rocketeer, super cool, 3,000 piece set. This one does not have a chase variant. A lot like the Skeletor last year didn't have a chase variant. It was also a 3,000 piece set. This one's going to sell out because it's a 3,000 piece set. If they would have made this a 10,000 piece set without a chase variant, it would never sell out. I mean, so the fact that they knew that and they dropped the numbers way down to 3,000 tells me that they're putting some thought into what they're doing here. They're not really trying to throw the fire stuff in there. And an example of what I'm trying to say is, if you'll look at the Target stuff that just came out, the Blacklight Deadpool, the Blacklight Storm, Magneto, Gambit, those were super fire pops. And those are pops that I would expect in a con, looking at this kind of stuff, right? I mean, that's what I think when I think of a pop that should be in a con, right? It is stuff like that. I mean, so they knew that they could sell those without putting the con sticker on it. So they dropped them on Target. They sold out super fast, and Target had all kind of problems with it, but we all know that, right? I mean, Target had lots and lots of problems, and that's okay, right? It happened. I'm just going to go there the day of the sale. But we kind of have to be honest with each other at this point, right? I mean, there's some flaws in what's going on with Funko. And they have this Stormtrooper on there that's been recycled more than once, right? I mean, this guy has been recycled at least 3 or 4 times just in different paint jobs. And he's even had this paint job 2 or 3 times for sure. He's still fire. I want this one. I honestly might go to Target and wait to get this one because this one is pretty fire and it's a Target exclusive. Target's got like the Star Wars stuff on wrap somehow. I don't really know how they do, but they definitely got like the Star Wars stuff on wrap for sure. And this is probably the only one that I think was worthy of being a con pop. Now, instead of him being gold, I wish he would have been like a metallic gold, and that other one would have been like a duller, the ring, the gear, or whatever that is in his helmet. I wish that would have been like a duller gold. If I said that right, I don't even know if I said that right, but that's what I would have liked to have seen happen with that one. We have Coco. It's going to be a soda. He has a chase variant. This one is another one that, look, I'm going to say look, I'm gonna give this a 1 out of 5 Waynes. I mean, this one's definitely going to be a 1 out of 5 Waynes. This is not anything to write home about. These Pokemons, I am convinced, are the exact same ones that they came out with last year. They just put them in a different stance and made them a Diamond series. I don't necessarily know what's going on with that. Now, the Land of the Lost guy. This one is a 1,500 piece set. And hear me out. The only reason that he's going to blow up is because he's a 1,500 piece set with a chase variant. Right? So he's already a really low number. And now they threw the chase variant with him. So that's going to cause this one to really go up in price. But if you missed this one, listen to me. Don't go to the secondary market and buy him. Wait 3 months, wait 4 months, wait 5 months maybe. He's going to come back down. Trust me. But for the first 3 or 4, maybe even 6 months, gonna be insane. Insane. If you are looking to resell one and you can get your hands on this one, throw him on the market right away. Right away. I still think that he's very weak. I'm only going to give him like 2 out of 5 Waynes. 2 out of 5 Waynes is all he's getting because I still think that he's very weak. The Three Musketeer, it's a weak one, guys. It's a weak one. This is still a really weak one, and this is one that I would say that would not sell out if he was anywhere else, right? If this one was anywhere else and it didn't have a sticker, let's say that it was a Barnes & Noble exclusive, never selling out. It would not happen. 0 chance of this one selling out. But it's going to happen now because it's a con pop. Guaranteed that's what's going to go on, right? I mean, it's definitely going to happen at this moment because it's a con pop. Now, the Wacky Racers is I'm not real familiar with any of this stuff that's been in this one, with the exception of the Star Wars guy and maybe a couple of other ones, like the one that I just talked about, right, with the Donald Duck. I mean, I'm everybody's familiar with Donald Duck. Let's just be honest. This is another one that's it's fairly weak, and this is another one that I'd say is not going to sell out unless it had a con sticker. No way it was ever selling out without the con sticker. But I'm starting to think that that's Funko's way of trolling us, right? They're throwing these guys that they knew would never sell out into these cons. And for us as people who have had Funkos back and have been collecting Funkos for more than a few weeks, it's kind of insulting to us as collectors that they're doing this. And I wish that my hopes are that they realize that what they're doing and the error of their ways, and they stop doing that, right? So Atomic is also, I want to say, well, it's not Atomic, Adam. Adam was also, I want to say, in WonderCon last year. Now, I could be wrong on that, but I want to say that Adam, it was just a different version of Adam that was also in last year's con. So that's what I mean when I say that this one was mirrored a lot to last year. I mean, they almost took the same blueprints and copied them all over again with slightly different things and a lot weaker items. Like last year they had Boba Fett in there, and not Boba Fett, they had the Mandalorian. They had the Mandalorian in there, and that was super strong, and they had some really strong sodas last year. So then they have this woodsy owl. I look, because I have a stuttering problem, that's probably never going to come out quite right. But he's a 7,500 piece set, and look, I'm only going to give this guy a 1 out of Wayne. That's it, but I need you to listen to me. Listen, he would not sell out unless it was a con. Unless it had the sticker. There's no way he's selling out in the market. And I feel like they know that. I feel like they're fully aware of what they're doing. It's almost like they're creatively bankrupt. They've lost their creativity right now, and I hope that coming up here real soon they're going to get that back. But here's another one that I'm going to tell you is going to be a super hot pop. Now, this is the only one out of the group that I think is going to be super hot on the resale market, no matter who you are, because of what it is going to be the Beauty and the Beast. Now, this is going to be, I want to say that this is not like the Beauty and this is not the Beast. I want to say that this is one of her fairy godmother, or I know that doesn't quite sound right, but that's what I want to say, that the Enchantress. I know I didn't say that right. Listen to me. I know I didn't say that right. It's got a speech impediment, right? But I tried. I honestly gave it a go. All right, so she is going to be blown up out of this. So look, the two that I'm going to tell you, if you're going to go to the secondary market and you're going to resell these things, you need to do it right away, is going to be the Beauty and the Beast. This one's going to blow up everything Beauty and the Beast blows up. Everything blows up Beauty and the Beast. So make sure you get your hands on that one, and make sure you get your hands on that, whatever that thing was called. What was it? The swamp lizard or whatever it was from, I'm going to find it here real quick so I can, the Land of the Lost, whatever this guy is, this lizard guy or what. Those two are going to blow up super fast. This one only because of the number that he's limited, and the fact that he has a chase variant limited that number. I'm going to just, this is one of them that I want to sit back and watch and see exactly like how he blows up, because it's going to be crazy. Now, the Enchantress, I still can't say that, but it's okay. You understand what I'm saying. She is going to go through the roof because everything Beauty and the Beast goes through the roof. I'm going to say that those are the only two out of the con that were actually worthy of being in a con. If you're still here at this moment, this is the universe telling you that you should definitely be subscribed to this channel so that you can catch more episodes like this and have all kinds of fun. And hey, while you have a minute, check out the membership down below. There's a link down there. Check that out. You're going to get a really cool like burger that's going to build right beside your name, and you're going to get these really awesome like emojis you get to throw into the lives that I do quite often. It seems like anymore I'm doing lives more than I'm not. But before we get out of here, don't forget, subscribe to the channel, turn on those notifications, and become part of the Wayneko crew. There is no Wayneko crew without you, and I truly appreciate you watching. Until next time, have a good one.